September 14th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Serving customers' needs yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Save at Eagle Tire across from Eagle Loop Express on North Montana.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 12/14/2018. Void where prohibited.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top quality name brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena.
Presenting the all-new 3-row 2019 Subaru Ascent from Placer Motors. It's the biggest SUV they've ever made, with room for up to 8. Choice of second-row captain's chairs or bench seating, plus standard symmetrical all-wheel drive with up to 27 miles per gallon. The 2019 Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever. EPA estimated highway fuel economy for 2019 Subaru Ascent and Ascent Premium models with standard equipment. Actual mileage may vary. Test drive the 2019 Subaru Ascent today at Placer Motors.
Sports 94.9 is proud to present
Burnham another 3. That's 2 per match, and it's 8-2 Saints.
Carroll College Fighting Saints basketball.
Kick out, College Eye. 3 fake, College Eye.
Saints game day driven by Placer Motors starts now.
Now Warp corner 3 is good.
Carroll College basketball. Back-to-back Frontier Conference champions.
Penetrate to the free throw line. Find Wyman back door for the dunk.
On your home for the Saints, Sports 94.9 and Sports949.com.
And Wyman alone for the dunk. That might be the dagger.
From the Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth with the Saints pregame show, here's Jason Walker.
Burnham falls down, kept the dribble. Santos with the shot clock. It's fired. Alejandro! We welcome you to the PE Center and the 22nd ranked Carroll men 10-0 on the season, 1-0 in Frontier play, hosting MSU-Northern. The Lights coming into town tonight with a record of 6-2. They are 0-1 in the Frontier after falling in Rockies 78-74 on Thursday night. The Saints coming off an 84-73 win. Jason Walker alongside the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte. And Coach, that was a game that you're fond of saying basketball is a game of runs, and we saw a whole lot of runs on Thursday in that men's game.
Boy, we did. It looked for a while like this was Carroll's night, and then it looked like there was no way in the world that that Carroll could handle Providence. And then, the switches just turned around. I mean, and I did not see it coming. I really didn't. I thought Providence kind of had Carroll's number that night, and a couple adjustments here and there, and everything changed.
Well, when you look at the Saints in that game, they scored 52 points, Coach, in the second half, and it was a balanced attack with Matt Wyman, 25, Dane Warp at 21, Match Burnham at 20. Those 3 guys led the charge.
Well, they really did. A really exciting second half performance by Carroll in that ball game, and they're going to need a balanced attack again tonight. We didn't hear much about Northern in the preseason. They played some Canadian teams, and they played some other teams that we are not we're familiar with, and all of a sudden they go down to Rocky 2 nights ago and almost beat the number 1 ranked team in the conference.
Yeah.
Rocky Mountain picked to win it. I mean, they were ahead of that ball game most of the ball game.
They definitely did. And Rocky got the 4-point win late. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Your starting lineups and tip-off. 22nd ranked Carroll taking on MSU Northern tonight at the PE Center. We're back. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
And the Pirates pass the ball in and bring it up court, crossing the property line on the far side.
What are you talking about, Buck? It's the half-court line, and who are the buyers?
Oh, yeah. Been looking for a new home with the home team, Capital City Realty. And the no-look pass goes out of bounds, so the home team will be bringing it back in on the near side.
Hey, Buck, we're doing play-by-play here. How does Capital City Realty play into this?
That's a slam dunk tie.
When service matters, call on the home team.
Capital City Realty and Property Management.
The chances of a driver hitting a deer in Montana have gone up to 1 in 57. If you hit an animal, bring your damaged vehicle to Capital Collision Center. You'll receive a voucher for a free turkey when your repair is complete. The accident wasn't your choice, but Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Helena's only Ford F-150 aluminum, Honda, Nissan, Acura, GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Kia, and Hyundai certified repair shop. Capital Collision Center on Euclid. Free turkey offer is good now through December.
This is John Lagerquist with Century 21. The real estate market is in full swing with homes selling very quickly. Quite honestly, there's a shortage of inventory. So if you're thinking of selling your home, now is a great time. Give me a call and I'll give you a market analysis so that your home can be optimally priced. Plus, I'll look your home over and help you decide what needs to be done to make sure it shows at its best. Then we can get it marketed with the help of the most widely recognized name in real estate, Century 21, with not only internet placements but social media sites. Give me a call at 439-0650 if you want to experience relentless excellence.
Home for the holidays, that's where you'll want to be when you get a new Serta bed from Rucker's Furniture. Whether you need plush, firm, or pillow top, Rucker's has a Serta iComfort, Perfect Sleeper, or Simple Dreams bed with the comfort level you're looking for at a price you can afford. 12-month financing is available with approved credit. Ask for details. Home for the holidays is where you'll want to be when you sleep on a new Serta bed from the America's Mattress Gallery inside Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Boy, it's been a year.
Yeah, remember that burning smell from the furnace?
And the flooded bathroom floor?
And the chemicals you poured down the drain?
Yeah, don't remind me.
Sure glad you're friends with Three Brothers. Let's just think about the holidays, Dad.
Great idea.
The whole team at Three Brothers Plumbing and Heating says thank you for your business and happy holidays. Install confidence with York products.
Professionals who care. Three Brothers is there.
You're listening to Saints basketball. Saints tip-off is next. This is Sports 94.9, your home for the Saints.
Jason Walker, the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte, back at the Peace Center. As we welcome you inside the Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth as 22nd ranked Carroll puts his undefeated mark on the line against MSU-Northern in Frontier Conference basketball. Saints 10-0, Northern 6-2. And Coach, one thing that sticks out to me before we get to starting lineups is, you know, we're so used to seeing MSU-Northern shoot a ton of threes. Well, they have 212. The thing is, Carroll shot 214, and that's not, now granted, Carroll's played a couple of more games, but that's a little different than what we're used to seeing.
Well, it really is. You know, Coach Cunningham was all about getting the ball into Ryan Emhoff, pounding the ball inside, and you know, a big game for him would be 11, 9, 10 threes a game. That's really all they took. Coach Paulson's a little more wide open, a little more of freedom to the players, and he likes that three ball. I think he likes it when it's the right guy shooting it, and when the guy's rhythmed up, let it go.
Well, Northern will start Adam Hughes, a 6'1 junior from Bozeman who leads the team in scoring at 23 the other night. And Rocky, Maceo McCadney, a 6'3 sophomore from Detroit. Devin Bray, 5'10 junior from Missoula Hellgate. Justin Dunsmore, 6'6 senior from Zillow, Washington. And Cedric Crutchfield, 6'8 junior from Houston. For head coach Sean Hughes, assisted by Tyler Carter. The Saints will start Dane Ward, 6'4 junior from Havre. Brad King, 6'8 sophomore from Dramana, Australia. Match Burnham, the 6'8 senior from Spangle, Washington. Matt Wyman, the 6'7 senior from Great Falls. And Shamrock Campbell, 6'1 freshman from Spokane. Kurt Paulson, his first year. Jack Meisel, Asani Simmons, his assistant. Saints, the road purples with the gold numbers and letters, white trim. Northern in the home golds with the maroon numbers and letters. And I looked at the roster for MSU Northern, Coach, and you've got a couple of guys from Detroit. Sean Hughes must have been one heck of a recruit to get guys to go from Detroit to Havre.
Well, a lot of those guys are junior college guys that he saw play at some junior college. He didn't go, I don't think he got him out of Detroit.
Well, Henry Ford Community College, that has to be Detroit, right? I mean,
yeah,
Henry
that
Ford.
does. Yeah. Well, Crutchfield, Houston, Texas, Dakota College, so he probably saw him over in somewhere over there in Dakota.
Dakota College at Bottineau.
Yeah, I don't know where Bottineau is. I haven't been to Botno.
Crutchfield will tip it off against Wyman, and Wyman wins that tip. Earlier today, LC State rolled at Dillon 83-62 over Western in men's game. Saints moving right to left, and it's Warp with the basketball, working on Devin Bray. And Bray's only a junior as Warp takes it right to the rack, and quickly the Saints are up 2-0.
He's a tough matchup, and Northern's guards are not very big. They're shooters, but they're not big guards.
Crutchfield, high post, working on Brad King. Now Bray. Feels like Bray has been there for 12 years. Hughes lost the handle, gets it back. His brother Drew's playing at Tech. 9 on the shot clock as Dunsmore leaves it out to Bray on the far wing. He'll get to the left elbow. He'll rise and fire and hit.
Very quick release. We saw him last year. He can get hot.
We've seen him. Yeah. Seriously, it feels like 12 years. Wyman up on top to Campbell. Well, here's the big key in this one is Wyman's going to drive baseline and reach out near corner. Burnham, 3 is off the mark. King with a rebound, but they're going to call him for an offensive foul.
Oh, no, that's a tough call. Goodness. He had a good weak side seal there.
Well, so here's the big key to the game for me, Coach, is Kurt Paulson, Sean Hughes, whose jacket comes off quicker? Oh. Coach Paulson's been known to take his off quickly in his first year, too. And we know what Coach Hughes does.
We'll be watching.
We're a minute 15 into this game. They both still have their jackets on. As Dunsmore up on top, leaves it off for Bray. Bray the left elbow on the dribble and onto the wing now for Hughes. Saints switching everything again up on top as Dunsmore powering his way around Burnham up and in, and Northern has a lead, 4-2.
He's a physical player, Brunsmore.
And he's got a lot more physical.
Yeah,
we've seen him a couple years too.
Yeah, he
Warp in the lane, 4-4. Warp has 4 and we're tied. And that was quick again, less than 10 seconds. Now Bray gets it off for McCadney. Maceo McCadney. And now Crutchfield on the high post. Working on King. King with good, strong defense. Now Crutchfield has to dribble out and get it to Hughes. Hughes and a bump on King, and that's his second. And that'll bring Thomas Ostafjord off the bench immediately. And Kurt Paulson is questioning the officials early here. As King's gotten 2 very close calls.
Well, that's Carroll's biggest player, and Northern has a size advantage now. I mean, they're pretty close.
Ostafjord in, the 6'4 junior out of Rockland, California.
He plays bigger than 6'4.
He definitely does. 4-4 ball game. 2 minutes in is Hughes, high post, Crutchfield. Now Ostafjord on that assignment. Now Bray, free throw line, skips it near wing. Hughes, quick release, 3 is good.
Boy, that is a quick release.
Well, Adam Hughes is shooting 49% from 3 coming into this ball game.
Hughes and Bray, that release is so, if you don't have your hand in their face when they catch it.
Now Burnham, a blocking foul, counted, and 1 free throw coming up for match. Dunsmore flopped. He tried to sell it, but he definitely flopped, and that's his first and the first team foul. So Burnham at the line, a chance to tie it up.
Well, we've had 3 really close calls. I mean, just tough calls. They're almost 50-50 calls.
They're calling it tight early.
Yeah.
Definitely tight. So Bray running the point. Comes to the near side for Hughes. Out on the wing. Hughes just hit a 3 from that spot. Now Crutchfield, high post. Trying to go inside to Dunsmore. Leaves it into the corner for Hughes. 12 on the shot clock. Hughes dribbles up on top. Gets around Warp all the way to the rack and puts it up and in. And Northern back up 2. Well, we've been waiting a couple of years for Hughes to kind of be that go-to guy, and now in his junior year, he's going to for the Lights.
He led him in scoring last night, or 2 nights ago.
He had 23, and he leads the team in scoring as Warp answers right back, and we're tied again at 9. So
Adam Hughes is trying to guard Warp, and Warp is 3 inches taller, or 3 or 4, and it's just
a little bit stronger.
He can just rise up above him.
9-9. Crutchfield has it. Northern averaging 91.5 points. Carroll averaging 92.6. And granted, they've each played Salish Kootenai, although Northern's played them twice, as Dunsmore drives. A lot of contact and an offensive foul on Dunsmore. So Shamrock Campbell taking the charge. Dunsmore now has 2. And Sean Hughes not happy. So both coaches, and that one also could have gone either way.
Well, over the years, Sean is, he, especially early in the ball game, will really get on the officials hard, and then at crunch time he'll just sit back and coach hard. But he's been known to make those guys know that he's watching their every move early.
Kayvon Bayan, 6'5" junior transfer out of Detroit, and Joe Phones, 6'6" junior from Calistoga, California. Another transfer in for Northern. 9-9, 16-15 to play first half. Burnham drives, a blocking foul, and Hughes takes the block. That'll be his first.
Well, that was pretty clearly a block. That was not a 50-50 call.
And that might have been our first real true call of the year. And Hughes just looked at us.
He did look at me. He might have heard me say that. Now, there've been some close ones, but that one wasn't one.
No, the one on Dunsmore could have gone either way. The one on, both on King. So Burnham at the line. It's 11-9. Carroll has the lead. And 12-9. Saints with a 3-point lead, their largest of the night. And Burnham has 6 with 16:05 to go in the half. Kamari Burnside, freshman out of Las Vegas, one of the few high school guys on the roster. And a quick three by Colin Bakalarski. He misses. Burnham has the rebound. As he came down with it, Burnside was underneath of him. So a foul on Burnside, his first and 14 foul.
Freshman from Las Vegas, Desert Oasis High School.
4 minutes, 9 seconds. Coach Hughes takes his jacket off. And he was the first. Coach Paulson still has his on. And his is still buttoned up, too. So. Shamrock Campbell down to the near side, and up on top it's Wyman. This might be Wyman's first real touch of the ball game. And he works on Bakalarski, drives, misses. Ooh, a late whistle. And now Wyman's going to shoot 2 free throws. So,
and that's a little isolation play that they ran last night, where Kurt wants to get one of his scorers at that elbow, and then really space away and get him some room to operate in space. Worked very effectively last night.
Foul on
nights ago.
Bay, his first. And Wyman at the line knocks down the first free throw. The lead now 13-9 Carroll. Northern with 5 fouls in less than 4.5 minutes. Carroll with a couple, both on Brad King. And Wyman hits both free throws. It's 14-9. So Burnside in at point. Couple of young freshmen there. Campbell and Burnside working on each other. Now Bakalarski, top of the key. Ostafjord flashes out to help out. Hughes has it now. And over to Phones. He'll dribble down to the near wing. 10 on the shot clock. Hughes, that's a mismatch on Ostafjord. And a foul on Ostafjord, and he didn't even touch him.
He might have got him on the elbow.
Maybe, but Hughes knocks it down. It's 14-11.
Hughes is so much stronger than he was a year ago. He's put on a good 10 pounds. He's just more explosive. He really got up on that jump shot.
And Hughes now with 7. And he's at the free throw line. Chance for a 3-point play. Foul on Ostafjord, his first, third team foul. And Hughes is going to knock it down. Maceo McCadney in. 15-12 to go. First half. 14-12 Carroll. This could be a 198-point game.
Well, there are a lot of fouls being called right now, Jason. Really a lot. Ooh,
and
bad pass.
Bad pass by Warp, and the steal by Burnside. McCadney gets it to the top of the key as he looked to penetrate and brought it back out. 14:50 to go. McCadney, right side, gets around Burnham. Warp picks him up. McCadney drives to the right block. Down low, finds Bay open underneath, and we're tied for the 4th time, and it's 14-all.
Good offensive execution by Northern that time. Very good discipline.
Wyman out on the far wing, right side of the floor, gives it down on to Burnham, who's double-teamed. Out to Warp, 3 balls on the way. Boom!
Well, I don't know if you want to leave Warp to go double-team. I think maybe you leave somebody else, but I don't know if you want to leave him.
17-14 Saints. Warp now has 9. 14-14 to go in the half. Phones out on the wing, gets it to McCadney. He'll fire from 15, too strong. Ostafield to the rebound. Outlet to Warp. Warp's got a 2-on-5, and he waits for help. Now he looks to penetrate, gets into the middle of the lane, and out on top Campbell. Burnham's going to try a 3, and it's good! And the Saints have the largest lead of 6.
Good quick ball movement by Carroll that time. Good quick ball movement, recognizing open players.
And a timeout taken by Northern. 13:43 to go here in the half. Saints up 20-14 on the Bud Light scoreboard. Jason Walker and Gary Turcotte, the Hall of Famer. Down at Billings, Providence leading Rocky early for 16-13. Saints at 85%, 6 of 7 shooting. Northern 6 of 8. There are 12. Check that. Carroll's now 7 of 8, 87.5%. So they're 13 of 16 combined from the field. That is,
they're just, that, and the defense isn't that bad. I mean, there have been a couple of defensive lapses, but mostly they've just been good execution, good shot making.
Well, Carroll came into this game 53% shooting, 43% from 3. Northern, 54% and 45% from 3. So two very evenly matched offensive teams when you look at just the stats on paper, but as we know, games that are not played on paper, they're played inside your radios. And right now the Saints have a 20-14 lead over the Lights. On the scoreboard it says the Skylights. They didn't change it from the women's game. I'm actually surprised nobody from Northern's pointed that out yet. As Devin Bray back in, he has it on the far wing. He'll drive on Jovan Sliven-Shannon. And now Burnside rises from the right elbow. It's off the mark. The rebound comes away. And a travel. And Kayvon Bay traveled with it, and we get a timeout on the floor. 13:22 to go in Helena. First half on the Bud Light scoreboard. Saints lead the Lights 20-14. We're back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
You want to go to a place you can trust for car care. Meineke's got great reviews. Here's one of them.
Well, I have taken every vehicle I own to Meineke to have work done, like replacing brakes and rotors, to working on air conditioning systems, and of course, oil changing and servicing. They always discussed any problems there might be, but never made me feel like they were out to find problems just to make money. My name's Benita, and I choose Meineke.
If your car is complaining about anything, visit your full-service Meineke Car Care Center on Custer Avenue.
The best time to prune trees and shrubs is when they're dormant. November through March is the optimal time. Call Nitro Green now to schedule your dormant season pruning. Their ISA certified arborist and crew of skilled technicians can quickly and accurately prune your trees and shrubs for optimal health. Call Nitro Green now to schedule while appointments are still available. 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
Jason Walker, Gary Turcotte back, Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth. 20-14, Carroll men leading Northern. 13:22 to play here in the first half. Match Burnham, Dane Warp, each with 9. And Ostafjord has it up on top. He'll dribble down to the wing. Wow! Beautiful pass from Ostafjord to Wyman going back door. Showtime in Helena.
That was a called play out of the timeout by Coach Paulson. Very well executed.
22-14 Saints lead. 13 minutes to go in the half. Bray down on the far wing. Gets into the paint, kicks it out to Burnside. Check that, Bay. And Bray to Bay for 2. It's 22-16 now. 12:40 to go in the half. Warp running the point, into the paint, turns, fires, hits.
He's just too big.
11.
He's just too big. He just elevates over those Northern guards. You got to get a bigger guy on him.
The problem is they're bigger guys or they're post players.
They are.
And they ain't going to guard him.
Yeah, and Carroll is big everywhere else, so you have to pick your poison.
Yeah, it's a good lineup on the floor right now for the Saints, no doubt. As McCadney, top of the key, gets it to Bay, and now onto the block. Offensive foul not called, and then that one's going to be called
over the back.
As Cedric Crutchfield Lowered the boom and didn't get that one, but then he missed and then got the foul.
He could have got one on the first one. The ref kind of gave him a little bit of grace there, but not the second one. Geez, these Northern guys are big and athletic.
Yeah, they are.
And deep. You know, I'm just looking at these guys. These guys coming off the bench, they don't lose much.
24-16, Saints lead. 12 minutes to play first half. Shamrock Campbell back in. Hands it off to Dane Warp up on top. Warp dribbles down to the right side, and Jovan Slivančanin. Serbian leaves it for Campbell, the Washingtonian. He'll come to Warp, the Montanan, in the near corner. Warp's going to get into the lane. Warp's going to rise and fire and miss. Burnham skies for the rebound. Campbell, three, good! Inside out.
Great play by Burnham, a senior, finding a freshman in the corner for an open look. And Shamrock likes that corner shot. He hit two the other night, Thursday night, with that shot.
Wow, Bray got alone underneath, and that's a tough call from the far official. And Crutchfield could have got called for an elbow to the face of Ostafjord, but the foul's going to go on Campbell. It'll be his first 14th foul, and Devin Bray will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws as Ostafjord switches places with Slivančanin. Down on the block, on the paint. And Bray's first free throw is up and good as Matt Wyman back in. And Burnham out. Burnham with 9, Warp 11 to lead the way. They have 20 of the 27 Saints points. It's 27-17. I really like Thomas Ostafjord's game, though.
Yeah, he's a very big asset. Didn't gonna score a lot of points for you, but he does all the other things.
Well, it's like we talked about the other night. He's a little bit smaller version, a little bit more husky. If you combine Jake Holyfield and John Pulsifer,
yeah,
that's Thomas Ostafjord, and just as hard player.
Yeah, Jake Holyfield, yeah.
Warp, 10-footer, good. He has that shot down, just a little floater.
It's not an easy shot. It's a moving, floating 8-10 footer, and it's not an easy shot.
And it's 29-18 Saints with 11 minutes to go here first half. Bray up on top, Hughes. Hughes down to the far wing. Gets a little separation and dumps it off into Crutchfield. Nice move on the block, but then he missed it. And Slivančanin with the rebound. Gets it out to Campbell. Saints on the move. Wyman up the near sideline. He'll take it middle of the floor. Over to Warp on the far side. And they call a foul on Wyman. Sit down. So Wyman gets the offensive foul.
Well, that's that moving screen, you know, that's the point of emphasis, like on a dribble handoff. They didn't used to call that, but they do now.
Fonz, Dunsmore, Bakalarski back in for Northern, and Burnham back in for the Saints. 29-18, 10.5 to go in the first. Fonz, and a hold on Warp, as Bakalarski got loose underneath and Warp held on to him. So his first. So each team now is 6 fouls, so both will shoot bonus. We've had 12 fouls in less than 10 minutes.
Yeah. You said it earlier, Jason, they're calling it very tightly. They are.
For both teams.
Yes, they are. Both.
Bakalarski. Now Hughes over the left side, Dunsmore. 12 on the shot clock. It'll be interesting to see if Dunsmore's more of an inside threat this year, or if, you know, he likes to shoot that 3. 5 to shoot as McCadney gets it to Dunsmore, and Bakalarski's going to fire a 3. It's an air ball as the shot clock expires. Good defense by Carroll.
And Carroll came out of that on that end line out of bounds play and jumped into his own. Northern didn't. I don't know if they didn't recognize it or what, but they didn't get much done there.
They looked a little discombobulated.
Yeah.
Midway through the first half, Saints lead 29-18. Wyman has it up on top. Northern looked like they're in man, but switching as Warp gets down to the baseline. Back up on top now Campbell, and now Warp. His pass inside is knocked away. Hughes diving on the floor. Gets it off to Bakalarski and back to Hughes now. So turnover on the Saints. That's their 6th.
2 turnovers in a row right there by Carroll.
And we've had 12 combined turnovers, 6 by each, as Dunsmore 3 is off the mark. And Warp clears out the rebound. 9:30 to go. 29-18, Carroll first half. Warp down to the far wing. And leaves it for Wyman, and now Burnham up on top. Comes left side, Campbell. He'll reverse over to the right side, Warp. Warp in the lane, his ball tipped. Burnham comes down with it on the wing. He gets into the lane, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he's tough.
And he's gotten a lot tougher this year.
Yeah, and Carroll ran a little dribble drive right there. They really spreading the court and running dribble drive and using their size. And Carroll's kids are not just big, they can also penetrate and dribble. They're basketball players. You know, they're not just locked inside guys.
Burnham's first free throw good. Bay in. The foul, by the way, on Fonz, his first. Team foul number 7. As we mentioned, both teams shooting free throws the rest of the way. 30-18.
Yeah, this could be a long half.
And 31-18.
You know, as tight as it's being called.
.908 to go. Saints up 31-18. Dunsmore on the near side. Gets around his screen, falls down, throws it in the corner for Hughes, and now Bakalarski. He'll skip it to the near side. A 3 by Bay on the way, goes out of bounds. Or saved, rather, by Dunsmore. I didn't think he was going to get to that. Now McCadney into the paint. He puts it up with the left hand, and it somehow stayed in there, and it's 31-20. Now Wyman on the near side, hands it off right in front of us to Shamrock Campbell. Now Wyman up on top over to the right side, Slavanchinin. And he'll penetrate, he'll spin, back to his left, he'll put it up, no good. Rebounded by McCadney. Now McCadney up on top with 8:20 to go, goes high post for Bay. Hughes, left side. Dunsmore lost the dribble right in front of the Saints bench. Now Hughes gets it with 8:08 to go, 8 on the shot clock, 31-20. Hughes to McCadney, 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. McCadney trying to get some separation. The floater as the shot clock expires, it's 31-22. McCadney with 4 straight.
Tough shot.
Warp, near wing, working on Hughes to Campbell. Now Burnham up on top. Got some separation, tries a 3, and Burnham drills the 3. And a timeout by the Saints. Kurt Paulson takes a 30. His jacket's off, but he's got the vest. He's going sharp dressed out there. But the Saints lead 34-22. Burnham has 14, couple of threes. Warp with 13. They've combined for 27 of the 34. Those two alone outscoring Northern, but it's 34-22. This has been a good game, Coach. Both teams shooting well.
It really is fun to watch the freedom that the Carroll players are playing with. They really, it helps to have good players. And when you have good players, give them some freedom. And they're not afraid to let that thing go. Fun to watch.
And
very fun to watch.
Like I said,
really
they're
are.
both shooting well, and the defenses are playing well.
Yeah.
This is just a good game.
Yeah.
.7:30 to go. Saints are up 34-22 here in the half. Bakalarski over on the far wing. Now up on top, it's Hughes. Hughes, high post, Bay. Touch pass to Bakalarski. Into the corner, McCadney. 10 to shoot. McCadney. That was almost a double dribble. Now Hughes up on top, 5 to shoot, hands off Dunsmore. Dunsmore, top of the key, fires up a 3, partially blocked by Burnham. And Sean Hughes is jumping up and throwing his hands in the air.
I couldn't tell if there was contact there or not.
Warp gets down to the paint, missed it, rebound, foul on Slavanchinin. And Dunsmore's going to shoot a couple of free throws the other way.
Good defense there by Northern in transition.
And we have a timeout on the floor. 6:59 to play in the half on the Bud Light scoreboard. Saints 34, Lights 22. Back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.
But you better hurry. It all ends January 2nd.
Mom?
Hi, honey, yeah.
How did you get on this line?
Well, this is a time for families, so your father and I decided to come and help you out. James, honey, say hello.
Hello, Jenny.
Mom and Dad, I'm kind of busy with a customer right now.
Hi, Jan's mom and dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what Jan was going to say is this is the perfect time to save on the sporty Camry, adventurous RAV4, bold Tacoma, versatile Highlander, and more.
Wow, that sounds great.
Huh, that was actually spot on. Thanks, Mom.
Well, your father's here, too.
Toyota, let's go places. Not all customers will qualify, see your participating dealer for details.
Right now, you can get incredible Toyota-thon savings on your favorite Toyota models. Shop online at buyattoyota.com or see Toyota of Helena today. Toyota, let's go places.
34-22, 6:59 to play, first half. Carroll College in the lead. Saints at 75% shooting. Northern's down to 47%. They're 9 of 19. The Saints 12 out of 16. Saints have hit 4 threes. Match Burnham with 14 to pace Carroll. Dane Warp has 13. Adam Hughes has 8 for the Lights.
Northern hasn't been able to get Hughes going here just the last, 5-6 minutes. He hasn't taken any shots. And he's their leading scorer. I don't know if he's not looking for his shot as much, but he
Dunsmore at the line, 72% free throw shooter, hits the first. 34-23. Down in Billings, Providence leading Rocky 31-30. 7 minutes to play first half. Dunsmore second, also good. 34-24. 6:55 to play first half. Saints on top, and they have the ball. And it's Campbell, top of the key, Wyman. Leaves it for Burnham. Another three on the way. No good. Rebounded by Bakalarski. Hughes up the far side. Brings it back top of the key now. Backs it out to near midcourt. Passes left side to Bakalarski. Now high post, Dunsmore. Trying to drive. And a foul on Shamrock Campbell. His second, team 8th.
And he, of course, has to be very careful now. They're going to take him out, yeah.
So this is going to be a bigger lineup with Slavanchin, yeah. Ostafjord, Burnham, Wyman, and Warp.
Be interesting to see who he puts at point.
I think it'll be Warp, based off of the last time Campbell was on the bench.
Yeah.
Dunsmore with a 1-1. He just hit 2, and he hits the third. So it's 34-25. Northern on a little 3-0 run, all from the free throw line here. And the second one on the way is no good. Ostafjord with the rebound. 6:25 left in the half. 34-25. Carroll lead down to 9. Warp, and now Slavanchin finds Wyman in the lane, dumps it off to Ostafjord on the near block. Up on top, Wyman. Over to the right side for Burnham, and now Wyman. Ball fake right, drives left, puts it up and in.
Very good discipline by Carroll. I thought last couple of times they didn't get as good a shot as they wanted. They're a little more disciplined that time.
6 minutes to go in the half, 36-25. Bay to Hughes. That's a tough draw for Ostafjord. Hughes going to fire a 3, and it's good. 36-28. Lead down to 8 with 5:40 to go in the half. Burnham, top of the key. Now Slavanchin. He'll dribble over to the right side and hand it off there to Wyman. He'll get into the lane, dump it off on the baseline. Burnham sets back, 3 ball, too strong. Rebound tipped, and Dunsmore comes away with it. Hughes up ahead to McCadney. He'll find Bay on the block, out to Dunsmore, extra pass. Bakalarski far corner 3 is very short, rebounded by Burnham. Now Slavanchin. Got a 2-on-3 into the lane, and he traveled with it.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did either.
That was not a travel. It was just too big. That's a more European, those 2 big steps. But we're not used to seeing it.
Neither are the officials.
No, they're not. They're not used to seeing that, but I do not think he did travel.
That was a Manu Ginobili type
play.
Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly what it was.
So the Saints turn it over for the 7th time.
Although he should have got the ball to Dane Warp. I mean, if he gets the ball to Dane Warp, Dane's going to score that about 90% of the time.
Bay up on top. We're under 5 to play in the half. 36-28 Carroll. McCadney's going to try a 3. It's off the mark, and Wyman tips the rebound to himself. Must be nice to be athletic like that. Wyman all the way coast to coast, and he reversed it up and in.
Beautiful take.
4 straight for Wyman. It's 38-28.
It looks like he's playing the point as much as anybody right now.
Well, he played the point at Great Falls High because they had some talent on that roster for Coach Howard 4 or 5 years ago. And McCadney all the way from the left side to the right side and back to the middle of the floor. Now then he'll drive against Wyman. The exact same play that Wyman just did, and McCadney answers back. And it's 38-30. 4:10 to go. Burnham gets it to Slovanchinin. He'll penetrate, leave it for Warp at the right elbow. He'll put it up, 7-footer in the lane again. You just can't stop that.
It is just that very few people can make that shot consistently, that floater. That 8-10, 11-foot floater, that's a tough shot.
He now has 15. The Saints have a 40-30 lead. 3:45 to play in the half. And Burnham's going to get called for a foul as Bay got around Burnham. They call a hand check, and he didn't even touch him with his hands. A2 Villa in.
And that'll be good. You know, he played in his first game at Carroll College Thursday night.
Yep.
And he looked a little rusty. He's been injured, but he's got a good upside. It's just going to take a while.
6'7" freshman from Helsinki, Finland. Kayvon Bay shooting a 1-1, and he hits the first.
And Northern is making hay at the free throw line. I mean, most of their points now are coming at the free throw line, and that's what that dribble drive, spread that offense, attack. And they're in the double bonus now, and Carroll's got to play 3 minutes and 45 seconds. This would be a good time for Carroll to jump and play a little bit of zone and see what happens.
Bay will have a second. It's 40-31. And it's up and good as Crutchfield checks in. So 40-32, Saints have the lead, 3:43 to play in the first half. And it'll be Warp to bring it up the floor this time for the Saints. Northern now 8 of 9 from the free throw line. The Saints are 6 of 6. Left side, it's Wyman, near side of the floor. Dribbles up on top and passes right wing, Ostafjord. Into the paint, Burnham. Spins to his left, puts it up with the right.
That's beautiful.
Count it, and a foul!
That is just a beautiful move. That's just a big-time move.
Burnham with a chance for his third three-point play of the game. Crutchfield the foul.
A nice set called by Coach Paulson there, coming out of that after that free throw. Get the ball inside.
And Burnham now with 16, so him and Warp just trading team lead in points as he hits the free throw as Bay back in. So 43-30.
Carroll needs to play some defense here without fouling.
43-32, Saints, 3:25 to play in the half. Down in Billings, 3:50 to go in the half. Providence leading Rocky 41-33.
Whoa.
Well, Northern led Rocky by 10 at the half on Thursday night before Rocky got the win by 4. McCadney over the left wing, Hughes. Now up on top, McCadney. That's a 25-footer, and it's no good. Bakalarski with the strong rebound, partially blocked by Warp, though, and Warp comes down with it. 3 minutes to play. Warp into the front court. Warp down to the lane, blocked out of bounds by Crutchfield. And Crutchfield with a little talking.
He wanted to make sure everybody knew he blocked that.
And he said, "Not in my kitchen."
And he did block it.
He did. That was a sweet swat for Crutchfield. Saints ball. The inbound to the right wing, Warp. He'll fake the handoff to Villa and leave it up on top to Wyman. Now Ostafjord. Now Warp works his way in from the near side, 15 feet away. Burnham near corner. Working on Bay, and now Warp. 3 on the shot clock, fires the 3 in and out. The rebound tipped out of bounds to Carroll. Nice job by A2 Vila.
Yeah, that's the first, he gets in there and kept that rebound alive.
2:32 to play in the half.
He's 6'7", he's long. He's just a freshman, skinny and weak yet, but he's got some talent.
Wyman takes the inbound at the free throw line, penetrates, puts it up, missed that one, and the rebound to Crutchfield. 2:22 to go, First half, 43-32 Saints. McCadney in the paint. Man, he's quick, and then he draws the foul and a basket, and a chance for a three-point play for Northern.
He's got a real nice hesitation move, and then he'll hesitate, pull it back, and then got a real quick first step after that.
A little like Brandon Cotton from Providence, that quick first step.
Yeah.
Can get in the lane quickly. Foul on Villa, his first.
High-scoring game.
43-34. And the free throw is up and good as Jovan Slavanchinin back in. So Slavanchinin, Villa, Warp, Wyman, and Burnham. That is some just tall, tall guys on the floor right now. I mean, Warp is the smallest at 6'4".
Carroll has 3 freshmen on the floor.
Well, we've become accustomed to that the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Villa to Burnham, right elbow, nice drive, nice take and match. Burnham with 19 now.
Boy, he's playing well.
45-35. Just under 2 minutes to go in the half. It's Hughes into the front court. Dribbles down to the near side, leaves it up on top for Bakalarski over the left side for McCadney.
And Carroll is in the zone.
And now Hughes. McCadney, 3-ball, no good. Rebound Bakalarski. Well, that's the problem with the zone.
You don't rebound as well.
Especially those long rebounds.
Yeah.
It's Hughes now with 90 seconds to play. Has it at the top of the key, quick 3, good.
Oh, that's a quick shot.
He didn't even catch that to shoot it. He just
that is quick. He's the zone buster.
And it's 45-38. Well, that's the other problem with the zone is when you have shooters like Northern. Is Warp's going to drive, rise, miss it, and Villa's just got a second foul.
I don't know about that. There's nothing there. Nothing.
And down to the other end of the floor is Ostafjord will check in. Bakalarski will shoot 2. 45-38. Saints have led by 13, just unable to pull it away. As Northern not giving up, obviously. And Ostafjord in, Villa out. And the lead is down to 6 at 45-39, and a chance to make it a 5-point game. And he does. So it's 45-40. Kamari Burnside back in. We haven't seen him in a while, the freshman out of Vegas. And he'll pressure a little bit in the backcourt now.
He's a pretty good defensive guard. He's going to put a lot of pressure on Dane trying to get the ball up the floor here.
And he has just draped himself on Dane Ward.
Yeah, he's got some quickness. I would let somebody else bring it up. That's a smart move. Good move by Coach Paulson. Let Burnham bring it up against their 5 guy.
Burnham trying to get it to Warp. Lobs it over Burnside's head. A lot of contact as Warp leaves it out for Wyman. 10 to shoot. Wyman near wing. Corner. Warp 3. In and out. Rebounded by Crutchfield. 40 seconds to go in the half. Skylights can make this a one-possession game. It's 45-40 Saints. Hughes, 3-ball. Good.
Well, that is one beautiful shot he has. That is a pure stroke.
45-43.
Bozeman High School, right?
Yep.
But
and that's a foul. That is a foul on Burnside. And that'll put Warp at the line with 20 seconds left. And Bakalarski in and Burnside out quick.
Who's the little guard for Portland, the Trailblazers?
Oh, Damian Lillard.
That's who his shot looks like. Hughes' shot looks like Damian Lillard. That is a pure jump shot that he has, and it is so quick.
I might have thought of Pete Maravich.
Yeah.
Oh, and Warp misses the free throw. He's missed a lot of free throws the last game and a half. The lead's still 2, and Northern can actually take a lead here in the locker room after trailing by as much as 13. Hughes with 10. Probably should guard him. McCadney, 5 to shoot. He'll penetrate. Got Wyman in the air. He turns and fires, and we're tied as we go to the locker room. A great final 10 minutes of the half for MSU Northern. The Saints led by 13 with 9:15 to go, and at the half in Helena on the Bud Light scoreboard, It's 45 all. We're back with the halftime show in a moment. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
Sending best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours from your local D.A. Davidson & Company offices. For peace, joy, good health, and happiness. D.A. Davidson & Company, serving every client at the highest level, one relationship at a time. D.A. Davidson & Company, 40 West 14th Street in the Great Northern Town Center, Helena. Client-focused, community-connected. Member SIPC.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
You don't have to buy the equipment you need to do a one-time job. A1 Rental has everything you need for your project. If there's a special tool to get that job done, there's a good chance A1 Rental has it. A1 Rental, 1400 Cedar, next to Party Plus.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
Hear ye, hear ye. I bringeth thee a message from a message from the king and his new trumpeter, Stephen. The king wishes me to convey his favor to thine team and thine tailgate. Not yet. He invites thee to let the Bud Light flow forth. And he also wishes me to tell thee that he toasts thee. Waiteth until the end, Stephen! With game day's favorite light lager and the slogan of his kingdom. Oh, dilly dilly.
Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer, AB, St. Louis, Missouri.
Adults, this winter, have yourself a grown-up snow day with winter tires from Michelin and build a snowman on a Tuesday. Between November 14th and December 14th, you can get a $70 reward card after submission with purchase of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires.
Serving customers' needs yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Save at Eagle Tire across from Eagle Loop Express on North Montana.
See michelinman.com/promo for details. Offer expires 12/14/2018. Void where prohibited.
As temperatures go down, the bugs come in. With nighttime temperatures dropping, crawling and flying insects are looking for warm places to hide. Take advantage of the fall spider spraying from Nitro Green. They'll do your exterior perimeter as well as an inside spray for spiders and other insects. Call for details today and schedule early to keep those bugs out. Call Nitro Green 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
The Barnes family and the Three Brothers crew would like to wish you and yours a warm and happy holiday season. Everyone at Three Brothers Plumbing is very grateful to you for entrusting them to help you in your time of need. They've made some good friends along the way. They're customers. You are truly just like family. They look forward to serving you in the new year. Thank you, and happy holidays from Three Brothers Plumbing and Heating.
Professionals who care, Three Brothers is there.
KIMO HD3 Townsend, K235BW Helena, your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9. It's halftime. Saints basketball is on. Your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9.
Halftime in Helena, and the Saints and the Lights of MSU-Northern tied at 45 apiece. Carroll led 31-18 at the 9:15 mark of the first half. And after that, the final 9 minutes, a 27-14 run by Northern to tie it up here at the half. Both teams shooting well, both teams playing great defense, and a lot of fouls. 20 combined in that first half, so we had 20 combined free throw attempts and 18 makes as the Saints and the Lights knotted up at 45. It's been really a two-man show scoring-wise for the Saints, with Match Burnham and Dayton Warp combining for 34 points. It's been a two-man scoring show for Northern, with Adam Hughes and Maceo McCadney combining for 28 of their 45. So it's been a good game. We've had 6 ties, 2 different lead changes, and that 6th tie is at 45 all, as McCadney had hit in the paint. So that is where we stand at this moment with hitting in the paint in the final seconds. But 45-45 is the score. Down in Billings at the half, Providence leading Rocky 52-43. And earlier today, LC State just hammered Western 83-62. Saints women got a big win earlier today as they knocked off the Skylights 78-57. And other women's basketball scores, Western beat LC 60-47, Rocky beat Providence 67-60. So Carroll and Rocky women each 2-0 in Frontier Conference play. Here it's 45-45. We'll take a break. We'll come back, give you the halftime stats. And again, on the Bud Light scoreboard, it's the Saints 45, the Lights 45. Back in a moment. Halftime continues. This is Carroll Basketball on Sports 94.9.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.
But you better hurry. It all ends January 2nd.
Mom?
Hi, honey, yeah.
How did you get on this line?
Well, this is a time for family, so your father and I decided to come and help you out. James, honey, say hello.
Hello, Jenny.
Mom and Dad, I'm kind of busy with a customer right now.
Hi, Jan's mom and dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what Jan was going to say is this is the perfect time to save on the sporty Camry, adventurous RAV4, bold Tacoma, versatile Highlander, and more.
Wow, that sounds great.
Huh, that was actually spot on. Thanks, Mom.
Well, your father's here, too.
Toyota, let's go places. Not all customers will qualify, see your participating dealer for details.
Right now, you can get incredible Toyotathon savings on your favorite Toyota models. Shop online at buyattoyota.com or see Toyota of Helena today. Toyota, let's go places.
When trains were the go-to mode of transportation, people demanded a clean atmosphere, a friendly crew, and a comfortable stay. The Money Train is on track with their staff to keep that same old-fashioned friendly attitude to greet you each time you walk into their casino. So grab a drink and watch the game and join the iRewards to win extra cash. Then enjoy the early bird and night owl rewards, drawings every 30 minutes, happy hour, and the best new and classic games across from Murdoch's. All aboard the Money Train. Money Train Casino.
You want to go to a place you can trust for car care. Meinike's got great reviews. Here's one of them.
Well, I have taken every vehicle I own to Meineke to have work done, like replacing brakes and rotors, to working on air conditioning systems, and of course, oil changing and servicing. They always discussed any problems there might be, but never made me feel like they were out to find problems just to make money. My name's Benita, and I choose Meineke.
If your car is complaining about anything, visit your full-service Meineke Car Care Center on Custer Avenue.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top-quality name-brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena.
And the Pirates pass the ball in and bring it up court, crossing the property line on the far side.
What are you talking about, Buck? It's the half-court line, and who are the buyers?
Oh, yeah. Been looking for a new home with the home team, Capital City Realty. And the no-look pass goes out of bounds, so the home team will be bringing it back in on the near side.
Hey, Buck, we're doing play-by-play here. How does Capital City Realty play into this?
That's a slam dunk tie.
When service matters, call on the home team.
Capital City Realty and Property Management.
Halftime in Helena, Saints leading the Lights 45-45. First half stats. Northern, 15 of 30 from the field, 50%, 4 of 13 from three, all four of those from Adam Hughes, who's 4 for 4. Also 6 for 6 overall from the field and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. So Northern, 4 of 13 though, 31%, and 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Hughes with 17 points and a rebound and a steal, 11 for McCadney, 5 points for Dunsmore, 4 points for Bray, 2 for Bakalarski and 6 for Kayvon Bay. 4 assists, 6 turnovers, a block, and a steal for the Lights. For Carroll, 17 of 28 from the floor, 60.7%, 4 of 9 from 3, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Match Burnham with 19 points, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 6 for 9 from the field. He has a couple of threes, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. 15 points for Dane Warp on 7 of 13 from the field, 8 for Matt Wyman, and 3 points for Shamrock Campbell. Saints with 7 assists, 8 turnovers, a block, no steals. Carroll out rebounding Northern 16-13 as the Saints have 8 points off of 6 Northern turnovers. The Lights with 6 off of 8 Carroll turnovers. Points at the paint, 20-16 in favor of Carroll. 8-0 bench scoring in favor of Northern. And second chance points, 5-3 in favor of the Lights as well. And as I welcome back the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte. Coach, that was a great first half. And like I said, we both talked about it in the first half. Both teams are shooting well, and both teams really are playing good defense. There's really nothing going bad in this game.
Well, I thought Carroll's defense slacked off a little bit. They had that 10, 11 point lead, 13 points I guess it was, and they let up just a tad. And as soon as you do that, then Northern started getting to the free throw line. And then McCadney got loose on dribble penetration and finished at the rim. And then Carroll had held Adam Hughes down. For the majority of that half, they had done a pretty good job on him. And right at the end of the half, he got loose. And that is one quick, pure jump shot that he has. And he's 4 for 4 from 3. And, that counts 3, 6, 9, 12. And before you even know what's happened, and they got back in the ballgame. Scores tied at halftime.
Yeah, it's 45 all, and like you said, Carroll was up 31-18 at the 9:15 mark, and after that, Northern outscored the Saints 27-14 to tie it at 45. We'll take a final break. We'll come back second half just around the corner from the PE Center. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
Nobody sells for less. Nobody. During Mattress Firm's year-end closeout sale, right now get up to 50% off select floor models. Plus, save up to $500 store-wide. And get up to $300 Mattress Firm bonus cash. Sleep happy on a Sealy Firm Queen set for just $299.99. Plus, sleep interest-free for 5 full years. During Mattress Firm's year-end closeout sale. Nobody sells for less. Nobody.
Home for the holidays. That's where you'll want to be when you get your new reclining furniture from Ruckers Furniture. When you shop Ruckers, you'll choose from the largest selection of reclining furniture in the Helena area at holiday sale prices. Choose from many styles in both fabric and leather, and many styles are available in power. 12-month financing is available with approved credit. Ask for details. From my family to yours, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Ruckers Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Looking for a truly great place for your group to have a small, intimate Christmas party, and every place you call is booked up? The Overland Express has your solution. The Overland Express can handle small Christmas parties with a superb menu. So give them a call, 449-2635. And always remember, gift certificates for dinners make wonderful Christmas presents, and you don't have to wrap them up. So if you're looking for a party spot or special gift certificate as presents, it's the Overland Express, 449-2635.
As one of the original franchise pioneers, the Century 21 brand has taken great pride in being the most recognized brand in real estate globally for 2 straight decades. We're on a mission to defy mediocrity and deliver extraordinary experiences. As the most recognized brand in real estate for 2 decades straight, no less, Century 21 is perfectly positioned to provide you, the buyer or seller of real estate, an outstanding experience. If you would like to see what relentless excellence is like, give me, John Lagerquist, a call, 439-0650.
Hi, this is Julie Boyer from First Community Bank. I have found that the real secret to the holidays isn't mysterious at all. Just share and spread the joy of the season. Happy holidays to all of you.
Hi, this is Jeff Boyer from First Community Bank. I don't feel bad about breaking into the holiday cookies with my morning coffee, and neither should you. It's that time of year. Relax, enjoy.
First Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The best time to prune trees and shrubs is when they're dormant. November through March is the optimal time. Call Nitro Green now to schedule your dormant season pruning. Their ISA certified arborist and crew of skilled technicians can quickly and accurately prune your trees and shrubs for optimal health. Call Nitro Green now to schedule while appointments are still available. 443-5088.
Knowledge is in our nature at Nitro Green.
Jason Walker, the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte back at the PE Center, 45 all as we get set to start the second half. The Saints and the Lights men, Carroll 10-0, looking to stay unbeaten. And Northern looking for a 7th win in 10 games on the season. And Coach Turcotte, what does Carroll need to do here in the second half?
Well, it comes down to defense. I mean, you got to really get down in a stance, and you got to really be determined to stop dribble penetration, especially McCadney. He can really get to the rim, and you can't let up. You're going to have to play hard defense for 20 minutes. I think if they do that, they have enough offensive firepower, to score enough points to win. But you can't let up for one little bit because once McCadney starts getting to the rim and then Hughes gets away from you, they can score quickly.
So 45 all will be Northern ball to start the second half. Dunsmore, Hughes, McCadney, Crutchfield, and Bray. The Saints counter with Burnham, Warp, Wyman, Brad King, and Shamrock Campbell. King and Campbell each with 2 fouls. And McCadney penetrates, leaves it off for Bray. He'll skip it, of course, to the far side. Goes off of Burnham's hands out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Lights. 14 on the shot clock, just underway here, second half. Don't forget, coming up at the postgame show, we'll announce our Helena Accommodations contest winner. Combined points for the Saints men and women on the weekend in the 4 games. As Dunsmore working on Burnham and gets around Burnham and puts it up, and Northern leads.
He's strong, tough kid. He got, at the start of the ball game, he got one of those, and he didn't do much after that.
47-45 Lights. 40 seconds gone by here in the second half. Warp up on top. Working on Hughes, gets into the paint, skips it out, corner for Campbell for 3, and the Saints lead right back.
He loves that corner shot. He just loves it. He's just deadly from over there.
48-47 Saints.
Nice pass by Warp. Good find.
Crutchfield up on top. And a foul on King.
I think that's his third.
Team foul number 1. And it's interesting because both him and Ostafjord, when they've guarded Crutchfield, Coach, they are leaning on him.
Super pressure. The Princeton offense that Northern runs depends on that guy up there being able to make good passes. And if you put a lot of pressure on him, it's hard for him to make the reads he needs.
Dunsmore leaves it off for Bray. He'll penetrate. Bumped off, but Campbell got some separation, and Northern back up by 1.
That's just strength there.
49-48. Saints by a point, or Lights by a point, rather. 18:30 to go in regulation. Campbell, now Warp on the far side. Stripped away by Bray, and a foul is going to be called. That'll be team foul number 1. Foul on Bray is his first. So Carroll, 18:23 to go, first half, or second half. Wow, I don't know what game I'm calling right now.
Well, you've been doing this for about 4 or 5 hours here.
Wyman up on top, working on McCadney. That's a mismatch. And McCadney rises and blocks it out of bounds.
But I think Carroll's.
No. King touched it last.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, there was 2 officials said it was Northern ball, and the far official came in and said it's Carroll's ball.
And that was the correct call.
9 on the shot clock.
They got it right.
Yes, they did.
And Carroll, I think Matt Wyman is going to have to look for his shot a little bit more.
Well, we know the 3 guys, Wyman, Burnham, and Warp. Who's going to be a 4th, possibly? As Warp's pass is tipped, and it shall be a shot clock violation. So the Lights, with good defense there, forced the turnover. Northern leading 49-48. 2 minutes into the second half. Bray, right wing, Dunsmore. Crutchfield wanted it. Dunsmore didn't find him fast enough. And now it's McCadney up on top, gets into the lane. Knocked down Campbell, and Campbell takes the charge. So the foul on McCadney will be his first, second team foul.
And that's one of those things. When you have a guy that can do that, it just saves you. Next time they won't penetrate in there quite so hard.
Well, it's interesting, and
yeah.
I'm going to bring up something during the next long break we have about taking charges. And there was a ESPN commentator that said something about it, and it blew my mind that he even said it in the first place. It's Campbell out to Burnham, left wing. Warp 3 is on the way, too strong, rebounded by Hughes.
He's had some pretty good looks at the three tonight. His penetration game is there, but not his three-point game.
Yeah, Warp now 1 for 4 from 3. Crutchfield, high post. Hughes. He'll fire a deep three. It's off the back iron, rebounded by Warp.
And that's the first three he's missed tonight.
And up ahead, Warp on the far sideline. Has it stripped away by Dunsmore. So a steal on Northern. Now Bray over to their high post for Dunsmore. And Warp with a foul. A late whistle, but probably the right call. And
that's what you don't see very often. There's a small guard screen for a post player up on top. That's different, and you're not used to guarding it.
Slavanchin in. King out. Dunsmore will inbound just to our left, right in front of us. 49-48, Northern leads, 16:43 to go. Near wing, it's McCadney, and now up on top, Dunsmore lobs it down inside to Crutchfield. Blocked by Warp, and Warp comes down with it.
That's a great play.
Warp with the help side defense, and Crutchfield, that should be a foul on Crutchfield, and it is. He undercut Warp's legs.
Great block by Warp.
Yeah, he came from the weak side, the help side, and
Northern
block.
Northern executed the high-low beautifully, and Warp came exactly from the weak side. He can get up. Crutchfield's 6'8", and he went up and blocked his shot.
That's his third foul, team foul number 3. So already 5 fouls on combined. And like we said earlier, they're calling it tight both ways. Warp top of the key. Near corner, Campbell, 3 is good again!
That's his spot. Great find by Warp.
51-49 Carroll.
Warp draws an awful lot of attention when he penetrates.
Hughes over to the right side, McCadney. They'll leave it up on top, Dunsmore. He'll look to drive. Burnham helps out. Kayvon Bay has it. He'll fire over to the far corner from Hughes. He'll penetrate in the lane. And Warp just reached it and stole it away! Warp's going to take it to go the coast, and he's fouled! And he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's a couple of real good defensive plays in a row by Dane Warp.
Hughes went to kind of ball fake, and Warp said, I'll just take it from you.
You wonder if it means a little bit more to Dane. He's a Havre kid. He was, he's such a great quarterback and a shooting guard there for the Havre Blue Ponies. And Northern, it just wonder if it means a little more to him. He looks pretty determined tonight.
Well, let's be honest. He was never going to go to Northern. We were all surprised. Everybody's surprised that he actually came to play basketball at Carroll College instead of going somewhere to play football.
Well, he wants to be a doctor, and he's in the right. That's probably a pretty good school for him to get into medical school.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
52-49 after Warp makes the first free throw. He now has 16. Second one on the way is also good. He looks a lot more comfortable at the free throw line tonight than he did on Thursday. Saints by 4. A little pressure now in the backcourt, and Bray lobs it up ahead to Bay. Bay drives, puts it up, and drops it in.
Nice take. Nice take.
53-51. Wyman quickly into the front court. 15:30 to go. Campbell. Top of the key, Burnham. Over the left side, Slavanchin. Slavanchin has been quiet offensively, and he's one guy that Carroll would like to get going as well. As Wyman penetrates, he'll hang, fire, miss it, but he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I think Coach Paulson will look to go to him more and more as the game goes.
So Wyman will shoot a couple of free throws.
He's so long and he can elevate. And he can put the ball on the floor effectively.
Free throw, Wyman good. As Bakalarski in. 54-51.
And Bakalarski, he's a hustle guy. He get offensive rebounds and loose balls.
Wyman's second one is in and out. So 54-51, 15-10 to play. Saints by 3. Bay, far sideline. Hughes, extra pass. McCadney quickly, 3 no on the way. And Campbell with the rebound. Campbell's got a 1-on-4. Leaves it for Slavancian, and he'll penetrate, kick out, warp for three. It's off the mark. Wyman with the tip, and fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Bakalarski kind of throws him to the deck.
2 or 3 times a game, Wyman just does something that you say, wow. I mean, that was one of those wow ones. He almost chipped that ball in with one hand.
As he's being pulled down.
Yeah, as he was.
Foul on Bakalarski, his first. Team foul number 6. So 6 Northern fouls. So Carroll will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And expect to see the fouls catch up the other way because it's
important
6-2 right now.
It's important to get into the bonus as quickly as you can in the second half of a big ball game.
And the Saints, one of the best free throw shooting teams in the country if not the best, the last few years as Wyman hits them both. 56-51. And the Saints with a little pressure again. Dunsmore going to get it across midcourt. Almost stolen by Burnham. Bakalarski has it on the far wing. He'll hand off to McCadney. And he'll bring it up to reset the offense.
Little press there, just kind of slows them down.
And takes a lot of time off the shot clock. McCadney hands it off to Dunsmore. Now Hughes on the near wing. He'll dribble up on top, hand to McCadney. 2 to shoot. McCadney with the left hand. Wow, that was pretty.
That's a tough shot.
Ball comes out to the scorer's table, so that's why the stoppage is. 14-18 to go.
That was a great shot. That was really a tough shot.
56-53, Saints by 3. Campbell hit a couple of threes here in the half. Now Wyman up on top. He'll drive against McCadney. Blocked away from behind, and Wyman right back to the line.
And we're seeing now Carroll going to Wyman more and more, and him starting to assert himself.
Well, we saw that in the second half on Thursday as well.
Right.
In Billings, 16 minutes to go. Providence leading Rocky by 2 now, 60-58.
I know he took his dental exam yesterday. I think it was a 5.5-hour test to get into dental school.
Wyman first free throw is good. He's hit 5 in a row this half. Burnside and Fawn's back in. Check it, James Fry, a sophomore from Stevensville. 57-53 Carroll. Wyman now with a dozen. And a Baker's dozen. He has 6 points in the half, all from the free throw line.
7 fouls on Northern, which is a little early. You don't want to pick up that many fouls that early.
Hughes, as the Lights break the press.
Speaking of which, he's been kind of quiet. They've been able to keep him under wraps.
Well, the last time you said that, he hit 4 threes in a row.
He did. I better be. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he wasn't doing much, and then all of a sudden,
Bay gets around a screen. There's Hughes for 3, and he's missed 2 in a row this half. Wyman with the rebound. Campbell quickly up ahead, Warp. 2-on-2, Warp into the lane, kick out, Burnham, trailer, 3, boom! Timeout Northern.
Great play. And Warp now is playing the good team game, not just penetrating, looking to finish himself. He draws so much attention when he gets in there, and now he's coming in there and then finding the open man.
And we have a timeout on the floor. 13:30 to go in regulation on the Bud Light scoreboard. The Saints 61, the Lights 53. Back in a minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9.
This is Jan at Toyotathon. How can I help?
Hi, Jan. Is Toyotathon still on?
Yes, it is. We still have incredible deals like low APR financing and lease offers on our amazing Toyota vehicles.
But you better hurry. It all ends January 2nd.
Mom?
Hi, honey, yeah.
How did you get on this line?
Well, this is a time for family, so your father and I decided to come and help you out. James, honey, say hello.
Hello, Jenny.
Mom and Dad, I'm kind of busy with a customer right now.
Hi, Jan's mom and dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what Jan was going to say is this is the perfect time to save on the sporty Camry, adventurous RAV4, bold Tacoma, versatile Highlander, and more.
Wow, that sounds great.
Huh, that was actually spot on. Thanks, Mom.
Well, your father's here, too.
Toyota, let's go places. Not all customers will qualify, see your participating dealer for details.
Right now, you can get incredible Toyotathon savings on your favorite Toyota models. Shop online at buyattoyota.com or see Toyota of Helena today. Toyota, let's go places.
Jason Walker alongside the Hall of Famer Gary Turcotte. 13:30 to play in regulation. Carroll leading 61-53. We welcome you back, Century 21 Heritage Realty broadcast booth. The Saints outscoring Northern 16-8 here in the second half. Dunsmore gets it to Hughes at midcourt. Hughes was 4 for 4 in the first half from threes, 0 for 2 here in the second half. Dunsmore on the right side over to Fry. And the Stevensville Yellow Jacket gives it to the Bozeman Hawk Hughes. Hughes trying to penetrate, back out Fry. Fry goes baseline, nice dump off to Bay, and he's fouled by Warp, and he'll shoot 2.
Good execution that time by Northern, good patience. Timeout.
Yep, another timeout on the floor. 13:04 to go in regulation. 61-53 on the Bud Light scoreboard. Back in 1 minute. This is Carroll College basketball on Sports 94.9 and Sports949.com.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
You don't have to buy the equipment you need to do a one-time job. A1 Rental has everything you need for your project. If there's a special tool to get that job done, there's a good chance A1 Rental has it. A1 Rental, 1400 Cedar, next to Party Plus.
When you need it, rent it at A1 Rentals.
You want to go to a place you can trust for car care. Meinike's got great reviews. Here's one of them.
Well, I have taken every vehicle I own to Meineke to have work done, like replacing brakes and rotors, to working on air conditioning systems, and of course, oil changing and servicing. They always discussed any problems there might be, but never made me feel like they were out to find problems just to make money. My name's Benita, and I choose Meineke.
If your car is complaining about anything, visit your full-service Meineke Car Care Center on Custer Avenue.
61-53, Carroll College leading by 8. Kayvon Bay at the free throw line shooting 2 with 13:04 to play. Saints in the bonus the rest of the way, shooting free throws.
Was that an and one? Did that ball?
No, it did not.
He
so
did not.
2. And Bay on the season, a 86% free throw shooter. He's only been there 7 times. He's hit 6, and now he's 7 of 8. And it's 61-54. Don't forget, coming up at the post game, we'll announce our Helena Accommodations Contest winner. Closest to the combined point total for the Saints men and women on the weekend. 61-55. You get a free night or free week stay with Helena Accommodations, one of their 22 extended stay resorts. It's a $1,000 value, and a foul up on top on Burnside, holding on to Campbell, and a 1-and-1 for Shamrock. Well, that's big because, like we said, Carroll has been in the bonus for the last couple of minutes, and there's still 12:55 to go.
Yeah, it's 2 more fouls, and they're shooting 2 every foul. The men's game is different where the fouls are. The women's game, it starts over each quarter. The men's game, it's accumulated each half, and free throw shooting becomes really critical.
Campbell's first is good. 62-55. Campbell's second also good. So 63-55.
This little press has been irritating. It's a kind of a 2-1-2 press, and it's just kind of irritated Northern. They really haven't turned it over. It just slows them down.
Dunsmore into Hughes. Now on the baseline, it's Bay. Bay working on Burnham, out to Hughes. The 3 is off the mark. He's missed 3 in a row. The tip out to Wyman. Up ahead, Slavenchinin for the layup. 65-55, Saints lead by 10. Hughes working on the freshman. Campbell rises from 12 and hits.
That's just a clear out that time.
65-57, lead back down to 8. Now Burnham up on top, holds Over to Slovanshinin. And he'll come back to the right side. Campbell got around Bray, the little floater, and the lane is good! 67-57.
Campbell is going to really be good. He is going to be one of the best point guards to play here.
Fry across midcourt. Well, that says a lot because there's been
some good ones. He's going to be one of them.
That was his coach was a pretty good point guard.
Yeah.
Of course, we all remember recently Zach Taylor. Hughes, 5 on the shot clock, hands off to Fry up on top. Dunsmore drives, throws it up wildly, a blocking foul.
I don't see how they called that a block. I just don't. But that's one of the best referees in the league that called it. So
foul on Campbell will be his third as Ostafjord in.
I think he knows more about it than I do, but I just didn't see that.
Well, it's always amazed me is when the offensive player gets sideways and the defensive player is still squared up, but they give it to the offensive player.
Yeah.
That's the one that
Well, Dunsmore, he just lowers his shoulder and he just bowls people over. And he's huge. He's probably about 230
or more.
Yeah.
He misses the free throw, so it's 67-59. But it's not like he's under control. He's in shape.
Yeah.
Burnham, Ostafjord, out, 3-ball Slovanshinin! Jovan! And a timeout taken by Northern. It's 70-59.
Real nice find by Ostafjord.
It was a great feed by Burnham to Ostafjord, who knew he was a little too far underneath. He passed it out to Slovanshinin for 3.
And that'll help Slovanshinin as a freshman in this ballgame to hit a 3 at crunch time like that.
Well, he hit a couple of big threes on Thursday down the stretch, too.
He did. He he's another one. And Coach Paulson recruited him late, like in August.
August 22nd.
He went down like to Vegas, or I don't know where he went, and saw him down there. We had a decommit really late. And he had a scholarship left and desperately needed another player. And he went down there, and that's kind of a neat story. He kind of filled us in on that Thursday.
Well, and he told me Monday, too, about it, the coaches show at Muni Sports Grill, that, a lot of because of his coaching contacts that he's built over the years, that definitely helped him land Jovan Slovanshinin.
Yeah.
But that was a big 3 by the Serbian, and it's 70-59.
A lot of time left, though, and it's a game of runs. We know Northern can do it, and they've been able to keep Hughes under control, under wraps. He hasn't. I guess he's got that 1-2 is all he's got this half.
Yep, that's it. He's 1 for 4 in the half. Has 19. His dad was a pretty good coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Carroll is playing defense without fouling, and that's the key. You got to keep Northern off that free throw line, because they dribble penetrate awfully hard.
And for the first time in a few possessions, Carroll not pressing off the inbound.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And maybe because it was out of a timeout.
Yeah.
Bray comes to Crutchfield back in, near side. And now McCadney on Ostafjord, gets baseline, lobs it out to Bray. Bray comes up on top, Fry. Crutchfield working on Warp down low, turns, puts it up and in.
Too big.
70-61.
Good execution by Northern. Very good patience.
10:37 to go. Ostafjord gets it to Warp. Warp top of the key. Wants to penetrate, leaves it off to Campbell. Campbell now up on top. He'll rise from 17, no good. Slovanshinin almost had the rebound. Lost it to Crutchfield. 10:20 left. Northern back the other way. Now it's McCadney. 70-61. Saints lead by 9. Fry near side. Crutchfield, the free throw line, the high post, working on Ostafjord. Good defense by Ostafjord. And now Bray has it. 6 on the shot clock. Midway point of the second half. Crutchfield to screen and roll. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul, I think, on Warp. That'll be team foul number 5. And Dane's 4th.
Ooh. Not good. Too much time left. 10 minutes left. A lot of basketball to be played.
Crutchfield to the line. He has 2 points tonight. His first free throw attempts. And on the season, 62.5%. And misses the first.
That's not a good looking free throw.
Matt Wyman's going to be in for Warp, who's going to have to sit on the bench for a while here with the Saints up 9, 70-61 with the 4 fouls. Warp with 17. Match Burnham leaves away 22. Campbell somehow up to 13 quickly, just quietly. And Crutchfield missed them both, and Burnham with a rebound. Campbell and Wyman each, by the way, have 13, as Campbell has it. Oh, and Osterfield wasn't ready for the pass, and turnover on the Saints. 70-61, 9:45 to go. Saints have the lead, Northern with the ball. Crutchfield, high post. Down inside to Osterfield, who lost his balance on Fons.
Good execution of the high-low by Northern. Very good.
That's 4 straight.
And you can sort of feel the momentum swinging here.
Saints need a basket here.
It's game of runs.
70-63. Osterfield has it up on top. One dribble, handoff Wyman on the left side. Comes back to the right side to Campbell. Campbell top of the key, now Wyman. Wyman's going to penetrate, spin. How he got just drugged down, no call.
A lot of contact there.
And now McCadney fires from 17 and hits. So that's 6 straight for Northern, and they're within 5 again, 70-65. 9 minutes to go. Campbell to Wyman, left elbow. Down inside Burnham. Burnham spins. Burnham puts it up. Again, no call. And up ahead, it's Fry. Now Bray across midcourt. 8:30 to go. 70-65. Lights on a 6-0 run here. Looking to pull the upset. Man, look at Osterfield working with Crutchfield down low. Osterfield gives up 4 inches and some weight. 5 on the shot clock as McCadney penetrates, throws it up, and somehow rolled it in.
That's his game. And he loves to finish on that left side with his right hand. He kind of spins it back.
8 minutes to go. Saints up 3. 8-0 run by the Lights. It's 70-67. Wyman top of the circle. Burnham in low. Fouled. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. The foul's going to go on Bray.
Well, there's been a lot of contact about the last 2 or 3 times down there, and there have been no calls. And that time there was just a little bit more than the time a couple of times before, and he got the call. And I think Carroll needs to keep going at him, because they do have them from now on. They're shooting 2 free throws.
Yep.
Next one is the double bonus.
Burnham shooting 5 for 5 from the line, 22 points tonight. 4 rebounds, couple of assists. And the front end is good. So that snaps an 8-0 run by the Lights, and it's 71-67. And Brad King will check in with his 3 fouls for Burnham if Burnham makes the free throw, which conventional wisdom will tell you that he will. And he does. And it's 72-67. Burnham now with 24. 7:53 to go. And King will work on Crutchfield. And that frees up Osterfield on defense as well. So that'll be good for Thomas. As Bakalarski on the near wing up on top. Fons. He'll get McCadney. McCadney gets to Bakalarski up on top. Working on Slavanchinin. And now Fons. McCadney with 6 to shoot. Rises from 15. Short rebound, Matt Wyman.
Big time rebound by Matt Wyman.
72-67 Saints, 7:20 to go. Slavanchinin and now Wyman up on top. He'll get it to Campbell, right side, Slavanchinin. Gets to the right elbow, dumps it off to Osterfield. He lost the handle on the baseline. Kicks it out Campbell. Now Wyman, 8 to shoot. Wyman spins in the lane. Tried to go baseline and throws it out of bounds. Dunsmore back in with 7:02 to go. 72-67 Saints have the lead. Bay in. Dane Warp in with the 4 fouls with 7:02 to go.
Woo. But they are so much better offensively with Dane. I mean, he just adds so much to the offense, but he's got to be super careful.
Hughes.
And he's guarding McFadden. Boy, that is scary.
That is a tough draw. Bay, especially with the 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Over to Hughes, right wing. Hughes, top of the key. Hughes over to the wing. Dunsmore into the lane, penetrates. Puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped by Bay, up and in. 72-69, Saints by 3. 6:30 to go. King. Well, Saints have gotten a little sloppy here with passes and ball handling. Last couple of possessions. Warp's going to drive. He'll rise short. Dumped it off, though. King puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. And Brad King will shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, that would have been nice to have that go. That would have helped him so much.
And that might have been a design dump off, honestly, as short as it was. The foul on Bay, his second, and King at the line. And the Australian 90% free throw shooter hits the first. 73-69, lead back to 4. Seven minutes to go in Billings, 80-80.
Ooh.
Providence and Rocky.
7 minutes left.
Yep, 74-69, Saints lead here with 6:18 to go. Yeah, Samuelson has 30 points, Jared Samuelson.
Ooh.
Warp almost got the steal. McCadney gets around Campbell and leaves it out for Bay on the near wing. And now up on top it's Hughes. 6:02 to play. He'll drive on Warp out to Bakalarski. Now Bay traveled with it. Or stepped on the baseline, or sideline, but either way he turned it over. That is the 10th turnover on Northern. 74-69. 5:55 left. Campbell over on the far wing. Gets it to Warp. Inside Wyman. Wyman posting up. Double team comes. Wyman dribbles out of it. Up on top it's Campbell. And now Warp on the near side. Working on Hughes. He gets it to Slavanchin and he'll try a 3. And it's in and out. And it's back in!
That was a big shot. That's a big shot by a freshman.
Shooter's touch.
I'm telling you, that
Shooter's roll.
Yeah, to take that shot, that was big time stuff for a freshman.
77-69, Saints lead back by 8. 5:15 remaining. McCadney a deep 3. He answers back. And it's 77-72.
Big shot. He's got the full. He can shoot the 3 and he can get to the rim.
Slavanchin works on Dunsmore. He drives, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. The foul on Dunsmore, his third.
McFadden, a 6'3 sophomore from Detroit, Michigan, Henry Ford Community College. Henry Ford Community College. That's probably in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got 3 years left. That's a good recruit.
Slavanchin in at the free throw line. The first free throw is up and good. Match Burnham in, Brad King out. The lead is 6 with just under 5 minutes to play. It's 78-72.
King came in, hit a couple of free throws. That's his job. He come in for a few minutes, give those guys a rest.
Jovan hits it second. It's 79-72, Saints by 7. 4:55 to go. And Slavanchin now with 10. Dunsmore, high post, left side, McCadney. Drives on Warp. Warp lets him go by. The shot no good. Rebound tipped around, and Bay comes away with it. New shot clock for Northern with 4:35 remaining. Hughes. Near wing. Now up on top over to Dunsmore. Right side, McCadney. Another deep 3. This one's an air ball, and Wyman has it.
Not a good shot.
79-72, Saints, 4:18 to play. And Rocky's just taking a 1-point lead over Providence as Warp has it. Slavanchin in near side. He'll drive on Dunsmore. Skip it out. Campbell for 3. Bang!
Boy, he loves that spot. That corner shot, and a great find. A great find.
82-72, timeout Northern.
Yeah.
Saints lead by 10.
Slovakinen has been a huge part of the run that Carroll has made here. And Kurt, I know Coach Paulson really believes in him, and I'm starting to see why he does.
Timeout on the floor. 4:02 to go in Helena on the Bud Light scoreboard. The Saints lead the Lights 82-72. We're back in a minute. This is Carroll Basketball on Sports 94.9.
Home for the holidays. That's where you'll want to be when you get a new dining room set from Rucker's Furniture. Whether you need a small dinette for your kitchen or a large expandable table for your dining room, Rucker's has the selection with over 40 sets in stock to choose from. 12-month financing is available and most purchases over $299 with approved credit. Ask for details. You'll really love being home for the holidays when you get your new dining room set from Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom. Make your holiday furniture selection from our large assortment of top quality name brand home furnishings. At Furniture Showroom, you'll find fantastic holiday prices on sofas, recliners, sectionals, reclining sofas, rockers, leather, TV consoles, occasional tables, extremely affordable therapeutic beds, and more. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. Don't miss holiday savings going on now at Furniture Showroom, 2200 North Last Chance Gulch in Helena.
KIMO HD3 Townsend, K235BW Helena, your home for the Saints. This is Sports 94.9.
Jason Walker, Gary Turcotte back. 4 minutes to go in Helena. 82-72. Saints have the lead. Bay to Bray. Near side. Over to our right side now, Dunsmore. Hands off Hughes. Hughes into the lane. Leaves it for Bray. Quick three. Off the mark. Short. Rebounded by Wyman. Saints by 10 with 3.5 to play. Campbell. And now Wyman up on top. Wyman's going to drive. He'll turn, he'll fire, and he'll hit from 10. And it's a 12-point lead.
Carroll's on a real nice run here.
They're on a 12-3 run over the last 3.5 minutes. Hughes on the near wing. Working on Warp. Warp with 4 fouls. Now Bay, now Hughes, fakes the three. Pops from 15, missed it. Rebounds to Levanchinen. Warp on the near side. Now Campbell, Wyman, top of the key. Now Warp. Back to Wyman. Wyman's going to get it to Burnham on the left side. Burnham now Wyman. He'll try a deep three. In and out, and Bray with a rebound. 2.5 to go. Ooh, it's Levanchinen almost got the steal.
And that costs you 3 every time that happens.
McCadney missed the corner 3.
They were lucky. Carroll dodged a bullet there.
2:15 to go. The Saints are up 12, 84-72. They won the other night, 84-73. As Burnham's going to drive on Bay and fouled, and he'll shoot 2. And with 2:38 to go in Billings, Providence 87, Rocky 85.
Well, you know, with Northern in the double bonus, with Carroll shooting double free throws now, it's important that they attack the rim, that they don't settle for threes. It's important that they attack.
Burnham, 24 points tonight, 8 for 8 from the free throw line now, and 25 points.
And on the other hand, Northern's been settling for jump shots.
As Crutchfield and Fawn's back in for the Lights. Burnham, 25 points. All 5 guys on the floor right now have double figures for the Saints. And Burnham now with 26. Wow. Chase Burnham will check in for Match Burnham. 14-point game, 86-72, 2:04 to go.
And we haven't seen much of Chase. You know, he's a sophomore now, and just haven't seen him play much. It's interesting to watch him and see what he can do.
Well, he had some good minutes last weekend. Of course, the Saints only had 7 guys, so he had to play a ton.
Yeah.
And he played well.
Did he? Good.
He might actually been in double figures against, I think everybody in there. I might have scored double figures against Salish Kootenai. Bakalarski, his pass almost stolen by Slavanchinin. And Crutchfield gets loose underneath. And
this is a bad foul. That's just a bad foul. You're not going to, even if he makes that there, let the clock run. Don't make a silly foul. He's got a dead duck layup.
Crutchfield 0 for 2 from the line.
And he'll learn. He's a freshman. He'll learn.
And neither one of those looked good. And he knocks down the first.
That
free throw looked good.
That free throw looked better, didn't it?
Yep.
First time he was up there, they didn't look very good.
86-73. And he hits them both.
Yeah.
So he looked a lot better there. 1:45 to go. So a little pressure now by the Lights. Wyman. Oh, got it to Campbell. 86-74, Saints by a dozen. 90 seconds left. Wyman up on top. Gets it off to the right to Campbell, who finds Warp alone underneath, up and in.
Wolf makes that look easy. That is not an easy shot.
It's not.
It really wasn't. He makes it look so easy.
He was standing under the basket, facing Northern's basket, and had the right English. So here's what it's 88-74, 83 seconds left. Here's what I wanted to bring up. So Bomani Jones, ESPN talking voice. So there was a player for Wisconsin the other night, Coach, that took 5 charges in a game.
Oh.
And Bomani Jones had the nerve on the air to say, show some respect for the game, learn how to play the game properly by moving your feet defensively. If you take a charge, that's an extra possession that your team gets offensively. Bomani was out of his mind. What coach in the world doesn't want a player to take a charge?
There is no coach. I don't know what that telebroadcaster was thinking about. It's the biggest play in basketball. It gets a foul on one of their best players. It intimidates them from driving just recklessly at the rim, and it gives you a possession. I mean, it's the biggest play there is in basketball.
Yeah, so he got his Wisconsin Badger team 5 extra possessions by taking 5 charges. And one might argue that Helena High girls won their state championship 2 seasons ago because Camden Hilborn took a charge with 12 seconds left.
There you go. Camden now playing for the MSU Bobcats.
Yep. Decided not to redshirt this year, which was kind of an interesting decision. But she wants to play. Wyman tips it. Wyman steals it. And he'll get it to Campbell. Back to Wyman. 65 seconds left. Saints up 88-74. Left side is Slavanchinin. And much like he did the other night as we hit the minute mark, hit some big shots as Wyman gets loose. Blocked away from behind by McCadney. And a foul on Chase Burnham as Burnside will go shoot free throws. A2 Villa will check in after the first free throw.
And this is a nice win for Carroll. This was not easy. They just the last 7 minutes of the second half, they just really picked up their defense, and they had contributions. You said, who's going to be the fourth? Who's going to be the fourth guy? And it was Slivakinen. That's who it was. He was the guy that gave him the spark at about the 6 minutes to go, and Dane Warp was in foul trouble. They took him out with 4 fouls, and he had to be careful.
Burnside goes 1 out of 2. Yeah. Warp has it far sideline. 40 seconds to go, 88-75 Saints.
And you can see Shadrach Campbell getting more confident.
Villa over to Slavanchinin. He'll drive on. Wow, what a drive! He went with the right hand. And it's 90-75 Saints. Well, we told you there was going to be a lot of points scored in this game, but the Saints defense cracked down in the second half as Chase Burnham's fouled by Burnside, and that's the 3rd time that Burnside's committed a foul and immediately gets pulled from the game. And Chase Burnham will go shoot free throws.
Well, I think Chile is like 84 points, is it?
I think 83, so
83?
Yeah, two nights in a row.
Chile. And there are people that they really keep track of that and head right over there
yes,
for chili.
they
do. They don't look left or right. They get in their car and they head over there and they get their chili.
Yeah, Wendy's chili. Chase Burnham missed the first. Well, how about this? The Saints have held Northern to 30 points in the second half.
Yeah, they were able to hold Hughes down, and they were able to limit the dribble penetration. They got beat on a few high lows.
I think Hughes is 1 for 4 in the second half. Bay against Burnham, and at that point, officials have to just let that one go.
Yeah,
it was no contact hardly. 16-point game, 8 seconds left, and Chase was standing straight up, backing up, not intending to foul at all. And so Kayvon Bay will shoot 2 free throws and miss the first. Thomas Ostafjord in. And Dane Warp out with 19 points, a couple of rebounds.
Outstanding game by Dane. And I really like the way he penetrated and found the open man the second half. The first half he was getting in there and scoring, and he was drawing so much attention, and he was able to make his teammates better the second half.
91-76 is going to be your final score tonight in Helena. Saints 11-0 on the season and 2-0 in the Frontier. Your final on the Bud Light scoreboard. Carroll 91, Northern 76. Back with the postgame show and our Helena Accommodations Contest winner in a moment. This is Carroll College Basketball on Sports 94.9.
The chances of a driver hitting a deer in Montana have gone up to 1 in 57. If you hit an animal, bring your damaged vehicle to Capital Collision Center. You'll receive a voucher for a free turkey when your repair is complete. The accident wasn't your choice, but Montana state law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Helena's only Ford F-150 aluminum, Honda, Nissan, Acura, GM, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Kia, and Hyundai certified repair shop. Capital Collision Center on Euclid. Free turkey offer is good